What's going on, YouTube? It's Dagreenshiz here, back with a CGC bulk submission return. It's been a long time. This return consists of German first edition base. There's a first edition Shining Charizard in there, but it was beat up. A few modern cards, some vending series cards, first edition jungle cards that I submitted that were pack fresh, and so much more. Not too much more, but a really nice, generous amount of cards. Really looking forward to going through this. You already see one here on the screen. This was one from my friend, uh, basically a character rare Kingdra, which this card looks pretty sick. 9.5, unfortunately. Really, with those modern cards, you really want to see 10s. So this one kind of hurts, and unfortunately, it's not mine. But we'll get into these. I got a stack right here to just start through, and then we'll go from there. Really interested to see those German cards. The German cards I'm talking about, I bought them off Heritage. They are all CGC 8.5s. The hope was to cross them to PSA. I got wrecked for the most part. And so I was like, all right, so I'm just going to send them back to CGC and get my 8.5 grades back. I think the Charizard was a PSA 8, I believe it was a PSA 8, similar for the Blastoise. They all got destroyed. So I'm really hoping for at least my 8.5s back. These cards showed up at my doorstep without me getting notified that they've been shipped, which is good because usually when I get notified, I go check the grades. So this is going to be my first shot looking at these cards, and I'm really excited. But like I said, there are some cards from my friends, not too many, but a card like this is not mine. This is a Charizard VMAX. I don't think I submitted any. I did submit a couple modern, I think, for myself, and I'll let you know when those come. Here's another Charizard. Charizard VMAX Climax. There you go. Ooh, a perfect 10. Dang. Charizard VMAX Climax. Perfect 10. Cannot complain about that card. Got 110 at least. Got 110. This is another perfect 10. Oh, two perfect 10s. What are the chances it goes from pristine 10 and it just skips? We didn't even get a pristine 10. Went straight from the 9.5 to the perfect. These things are pretty wild looking. These hollow patterns. It's pretty sick though. Vaporeon. This is one of my cards. So I had a world set, and there was a few of them that were in good condition. This got the mint 9, not too shabby. I was basically just looking because I wanted to send in a bulk submission, and these kind of fit that bill. These are not PSA 10 worthy, which is why I didn't send them to PSA. Like I said, most of the time when I'm sending to PSA, it's going to be because I want a 10. Show you here, for instance, this card here had a little bit of whitening on the top right. New camera setup here for my hand, and I don't know how good the focus is. So we're going to be struggling with that off rip. 9.5 though, Gem Mint is pretty good. Before I used to use my my phone for this camera setup, but now I have a different camera, so hopefully it's not too shabby. 9.5 Sabrina's Gaze, Gem Mint, really good condition. Another part of this submission was kind of just wanting to see how CGC is grading non-hollow cards. In the past, I got completely wrecked. This is not my card. Mewtwo VMAX, or V-Star. Beautiful card. 9, though. Modern 9 is not that good. Jeez. So this thing upgraded. This thing went from a CGC 8.5 to a PSA 8 back up to a CGC 9. So the whole intention when I originally bought this was to get it into a PSA 9 slab. So I guess I can live with a CGC 9 slab. That thing is freaking beautiful. First edition Charizard, baby, in a 9. Cannot complain about that. Yeah, that's nice. That's friggin' nice. They upgraded the Venusaur as well. This is freaking beautiful. I think I sent the big three, all of them in. I think they all got sent. I think there was a few other Germans as well. Oh, they got me on the Blastoise, though. Got me on the Blastoise. 3 9s would have been sick. That would have been a cool set. Of course, nothing is ever perfect. That's nice. This one upgraded as well. This was a CGC 8.5 at one point. Another. This is Fairy German. Right back to his old grade, 8.5. That's a rip. That's a rip. This card I did great for me. I absolutely love this Blastoise. This is a Black Star promo, but this Blastoise slaps. Definitely need to work on like the lighting or something for this, just because I'm not the biggest fan. But it seems the focus is not bueno. Maybe there's an autofocus setting that just doesn't exist right now. But I wanted this card so bad in a CGC 10. I submitted one of these. I went through all the ones I owned, and it hit a 10. I only submitted one. I was like, yep, that thing is getting sent. I sent this card. This was sitting in a binder as well. I have a semi-modern binder. When I opened Evolving Skies, I opened a box on this channel way back. Probably when Evolving Skies first came out, and I pulled this Umbreon. I pulled the Leafeon Altart as well, but I just threw this into a binder. And when I saw it sitting in the binder, I looked at the condition, the centering, and I knew the thing had to get sent because it was beautiful. So my 10 rate on modern so far, the modern cards I submitted, I'm 2 for 2. The cards I submitted that I picked out of my binders, all these rest are vintage so far. 2 for 2. I got 10s. This was mine as well. Flareon VMAX. So that's unfortunate. Not batting 1,000. 66% 10 rate right now for my cards I sent in modern. Not too bad though. Not too bad. I'll take a 9.5 as my low. German Alakazam, right back to his old grade. You know what it is. Not that amazing. Meowth. First. Ooh. Ooh. So these are the pack fresh cards that I sent into CGC. Pack fresh. And I went through the pack and I picked out all the ones that I thought were really good condition. And everything else is not getting graded. They are effing killing me on these non-hollow cards. Non-hollow cards. What is it? What is it about them? You don't like the way the corners are cut on these old cards? Like, what's going on, guys? It's not going to focus, so I'm not going to try and kill you on this. But the centering on these are great. 8.5. That's really bad. That there, the Pikachus weren't bad. The World Pikachu non-hollows, decent grades for what I thought they were. But at 8.5 out of my jungle, another one that's really bad. Really bad. So that there tells me no. Don't ever send first edition non-hollows. There's a 9. First edition non-hollow cards. See how the hollow turned out? I know it definitely wasn't even a 10. So it might not have got sent to PSA anyways, because it was maybe a 9. 6 point. Oh yeah, so they picked up this Venusaur from the at Collecticon in Long Beach. 6.5. It was part of a trade. I was like, yeah, shoot, I'll take it. I just anytime I get shadowless cards, I grade them. There's the Shining Charizard. This thing is beat. Like I said, it's got dings and dents. You can kind of see them right there by the ring light. This thing's in bad shape. Bad shape. Figure I'd get it authenticated. Tropical Wind 9. Not bad. This was picked up at a local game shop. It was just sitting there. It's unstamped, not too expensive. Probably $50 to $100 depending on the day, I'm guessing. Pretty cool card though. I've never owned one. So I graded this. So this is interesting. I graded a handful of vending series cards, basically to try and feel out CGC on their vending series grading. The ones I sent in were the ones I considered the worst condition of the ones I had allotted. So basically, I had two stacks: a stack going to PSA and a stack not getting graded. This stack is the one that was not going to get graded. So I was like, all right, I'll send it in and see how they do with these cards I didn't plan on getting graded, and see maybe I send the cards I have to go to PSA to them. A nine's not bad. These cards either had some issue on the back, a centering issue, something was flawed where they were not going to get PSA 10s. Is basically my thought process on these. So getting a near mint to mint grade on these cards is not bad, but at 9.5 gem mint on an extra rule, very nice. But it would kill me. Kangaskhan first edition got an 8.5. Pack fresh. Maybe one print line. No, I think I had like maybe a, yeah, there's one faint scratch up here under HP 90. No print lines, I don't think. There was one through his belly. The back was pretty clean though too. Crazy, crazy. That's brutal. That's freaking brutal. 8.5s on all the non-hollows and the hollow. The non-hollows got destroyed. Oh, I got a 9 on one at least. Those are so out of order. That's good. Sandshrew, 8.5. Yeah, so this is not a bad grade. Like, I don't think I'm not gonna lose money for my how much I'm into the card because I bought a huge collection. But yeah, this is, you're getting close probably to break even on an 8.5 Sandshrew for sure. 9 point, getting another gem mint card though is pretty freaking good with these centerings or the issues I saw on these. Which, man, don't tempt me with a good time. Sending all those cards to CGC would be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice. But 8.5 Mewtwo, I knew this is probably one of the worst condition ones. I was like, man, I really want to send it to PSA, but I was like, I can't. There is a flaw. It's usually like when I was peeling them off the vending series sticker, there was a tear or something. Like I'd give it a white nick on a corner. 9 Magnemite. I love that Magnemite. 9 Magneton. So getting mint grades on these is a home run and a half. An 8, highly expected to get a few of those, if not a few worse. Literally just full sent the entire stack of non-graded. So if I average like an 8.5, that's a huge win. But I don't think it gives, like, seeing what they did to my first edition jungle, 8.5s across the board, just got wrecked. 8 coughing. It does not give me the confidence in sending all of my vending series to them that I think have chance at PSA 10s. Basically, probably going to stick to my guns. Where if it's a card I think that's got a chance at a PSA 10, it's going to go to PSA. Unless it's like yeah. I wanted this card in a CGC slab because it's blue, and I thought I had a chance at a CGC 10. This was just, yeah. So some of those modern cards were just trials for me, but Golduck 9, cannot complain. Moo Moo Milk 8.5. These things, any banned cards, they sell like freaking hotcakes. It don't even matter. This is not my card. Marnie got a 10 though. Got a 10. Blaziken VMAX, get destroyed. 8.5 modern card is not good. That's not mine. You might be running into a stack of cards that are not mine. Not my card. Graded for a friend. rough. 9.5. 9.5. So this is pretty cool. Miscut. Got a miscut error on this. You can see the dot on this one. And down here. God, that non-focus is really bad. That would drive my freaking eyes bananas. Blaziken VMAX Japanese with a perfect 10, though. This will probably make up for some of those L's on some of those modern cards. This is a pretty cool card. Not mine, but man, perfect. There's a handful of perfect 10s. A pristine 10 Umbreon V here. Not bad as well. That'll sell pretty good. Last but not least, another pristine 10 Eevee from VMAX Climax. Beautiful card. Man, that Glurak CGC 9 with the Venusaur was freaking sick. Wow, I just cut that perfectly. These cards are freaking bangers. But this Blastoise, of course, way cooler. Way cooler. Got the 10. I cannot complain about this, guys. This was not bad at all. Getting the 9s on the Glurak basically was huge for this entire return for myself. These are not going in the personal collection. Most of this stuff, the Blastoise is. That might be the only card going in the PC. I'm thinking. Nothing else really was of a real connection. And I definitely have determined I'm likely not sending my vending series to CGC based on this return. Even though they did pretty generous grades on the vending series I received. Sour taste in my mouth on the non-hollows from the jungle set, because the ones I sent in, guys, I sent in the cleanest non-hollows, like slam dunk PSA 10s. Basically to the point where I might even crack them to send them. I don't know. That was pretty brutal. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the sub button. If you're enjoying some of the content, have a good one. Happy Monday. Peace.